Hey guys, Cinza here, and in this Division 2 video I just wanted to go over some of the perks you should probably be looking at while you're leveling. Because Shade Tech, is a little limited unless you're going around doing all of the Shade Tech side missions and collecting all the caches, which you should be, but you still should probably get some of these in a certain order. Now you always start off with the weapon slot, you can't change that. But I would say the next thing that you should focus on if you're trying to level up quicker are the accolades. Headshot will give you more experience, then multi-kill gives more experience, weak points give more experience, tactical kills, so like environmental objects, and then just surviving for a long time. Now besides that, very useful things, definitely inventory. I would say that's the next priority, unless you don't want the quicker leveling. It's not going to be like a huge boost of experience, but it's still pretty useful. But definitely inventory, because that'll save you a lot of time. You can only get the first two until level 30. And that'll increase your total inventory to 60. That's huge because then you won't have to spend so much time in the inventory getting rid of things or putting things into the stash. You'll be able to go for longer before you have to worry about that. Then I would say definitely the stash upgrades as well. You don't necessarily need to do that after the inventory, but it's good to have the first two of those as you're leveling as well, because then you can put all the other stuff in the stash until later. Now, the mods are not that great. Well, most of them aren't. I think there was a good one of these grips was pretty decent, and a couple of the muzzles. I think the pretty much all the magazines. Now I don't really use sidearms that much, so I'm not sure if the field pistol mag is that great, but none of the magazines are really that good. And just in general, I wouldn't really worry about the mods. Even if you do want to get some, I wouldn't worry about them for a little bit. The other things I think are going to be more important. The crafting material one is good as well. So definitely like inventory, stash, crafting materials, you want to get those up so then you can hold more of them as you're leveling. And then I would say deconstruction is good. Detection. Um, oh yeah, definitely holding more armor kits and then restocking the armor kits. Grenades are useful too, but I think the armor kits, especially if you're trying to figure out where you want to put points or you're a little low on points, definitely get the restock so that whenever you enter a safe zone or safe place, it refills all your armor kits, and then increase the amount of armor kits you can carry. That way you'll have plenty of armor kits as well. If you're not using healing, or even if you are, you'll have you won't have to worry about dying as much. And then the other ones, I mean, most of these are useful, but the other ones are just sort of after you get those. So to recap, if you want some more experience, get the accolades. Then I would get the inventory type of upgrades, like the inventory, stash, crafting materials, resources. Though you won't usually have to worry about maybe one or two resources, but you won't usually have to worry about like capping on resources. But still, it's good to have that little extra. And the armor kits, maximum armor kits, and then restocking armor kits. The grenades are still useful, though I haven't as leveling. I didn't use the grenades as much as maybe I should have. And the donating is useful if you're going around farming. But yeah, other than that, you can kind of wait till 30. Now, I will say this as well. Once you start getting closer to 30, try and save some Shade Tech points. Because you're going to want to get the field proficiency cache upgrade as soon as you hit 30. Because then every time you get your field proficiency up, basically just once you level past 30, every time you fill up the bar, you'll get a field proficiency cache as well. And that has a chance of giving you a bonus item. So that's good. And you're going to want the signature ammo, increasing the amount of signature ammo drop, because those are kind of rare. So once you pick your specialization at 30, you're going to want that. So those two for sure. And then, yeah, the other ones are just kind of as you see fit, really. Oh, and then also, again, save a little bit more points because the inventory, stash, crafting materials, those all have an upgrade that you can't get until 30. So definitely save some points for that. But anyway, that was my short video on just the perks to look out for while leveling to hopefully save you some Shade Tech points and time. So if you liked the video, please give a like and subscribe. And thanks for watching.